We are going to demonstrate a pneumatically controlled valves that are going to control two cylinders. And when the double acting cylinders move, they're going to activate other solenoids. And we're going to get a repeating step here. And we're going to put in a flow control valve to kind of slow it down as well so we can see what's happening. So let's go ahead and begin. And we're going to start by bringing in a power supply. So here is our compressed air. We're going to put this down at the bottom here. Once we've started that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in two double acting cylinders. And we're going to put them up at the top. One here and one over on the other side here. And I'm going to spread them out a little bit so we have a little room there for them. And I want to go ahead and double click on this. And we're going to add some names, some labels. And we're going to start with a 0. And this beginning position will be 0. And the ending will be 0. And we have it set to 100 millimeters. So for the extended position, A1, we're going to put this at 100. And we will go ahead and click OK. As I do that, I can take the scale and I can slide it over here to the end of a cylinder. So this is the A0 position, and when it extends, it will be at the A1 position. I will do the same thing over here, except I will call this B0, and will be again 0 for the beginning and the ending, and B1. And again, we're going to set this to 100 millimeters. And we will go ahead and click OK. And we set it to 100 because these are set to 100. And we'll go ahead and click OK. And I will move this over to the side too as well. At this point, I want to bring in two pneumatically controlled valves. So we're going to go to the pneumatic system. And we have a 5 two-way valve that we're going to use right here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this in and put it underneath here. And it's got two control valves on each end. And I will bring another one over to the other side and place it in there. And I will go ahead and connect the lines too as well. So we will connect two to the here and 1 or 4 to that end. And I'm going to shift it so that it's kind of in the center there. And I'm going to connect 2 to that end of a cylinder and 4 to this end. And again, I'm going to pull it in there in the center. The next thing I want to do is to bring in 4 pneumatically controlled valves, solenoid operated. So we're going to use in a 5 two-way switch here. So we're going to bring in this pneumatically solenoid operated. We're going to bring 4 of them in here. And the next thing I want to do before I go any farther is to connect these sources to the control down here. So we're going to go ahead and bring this down to connect it to there. And I'm going to grab that line and bring it down so it's kind of low and I have room to work. And I will grab this connection 1 and bring it over here to connect to that too as well. And I'll bring this down to align this. And I'll bring that over to just close it up there. So now I have these 2 control valves, 4 control valves in here. And I want to make some changes to them. Kind of have them spread out here a little bit. So on this one, I'm going to come over here on this solenoid, the end here, and I'm going to double click on it. And I'm going to name this A0. So this will be controlled by A0. And I'll click OK. There's the label is what we want to put in there. And we'll label it A0. And I'll do the same to this one. And we'll put this at A1. And I'll do the same to the next one. And we'll label this B0. And we'll go ahead to the last one. And we'll name this one B1. And I'm going to put some text up here too as well, just so I can explain what I'm doing. So I'm going to select the text and drag it up here to the top. And I'm going to put in here A0, A positive, comma, B positive, comma, A negative, comma, and B negative, comma. Or I'll leave the comma out. And I'll click OK. I do want to rearrange these a little bit, and I'm going to take this A1 and I'll bring it over on this side. And I'll bring B0 over on this side to control this one. And this is A0, and I'll bring it over to this side. And B1, I'll bring it over to this side. You notice because these cylinders are retracted, this is already in the open position. And the same with this one right here. This is B0, which is in this position right here. And this is A0 in this position right here. I'm going to go ahead and connect this up to this line. And I will connect this one up to this one. And this one to that one. And again, I will connect this one up to this one. Once I have connected all of those up, I want to put a control switch in here. So I'm just going to choose a mechanically operated, the first one here, just say 3-2, and I'm going to put it right underneath here to control it. And we're going to go ahead and connect this straight up to this one, and this down to here. All right. And now what I'd like to do is to go ahead and connect these other valves up because I'm supplying it to here. And I'm going to bring this down, straight down to this point right here. And I'll bring this one straight down too as well. And I will bring this one straight down too as well. Okay. So I've connected all of those up. So all the ones are connected up. And this is on. And so we're now ready to run it. I'm going to move this over because I'm going to later want to make some changes to that. But let's go ahead and run it and see what we have. So you can see the power is supplied to this side. This is not going anywhere. The light blue lines are the return. When I push this button, you can see the sequence that's running in there. This moves out, then this moves out, then this moves back, and this moves back. So as long as I hold it in there, it's going to run through that sequence. Now, what I'd like to do is to slow it down some. So what I'm going to do is go back to the construction mode. And I'm going to make a little more room here. I'm going to window around this. And I'm going to slide it over this way to the right, just to make a little more room here. And I'm going to go ahead and erase this line right here. Delete that out. And what I want to do is I want to come down here to a flow control valve, and I want to put this flow control valve in here. And I'm going to line it up with this line so I can connect this up to here and then connect this down to the power supply. And if I double click on it, right now it is set at 100%. And that's going to allow the air to flow through there. So if I play this, it's not going to be any different as I run it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow this down. And I'm going to set it to 10% rather than 100%. And we'll click OK. So now when I run it, and I click in here, you see it moves a little bit slower. I'm going to even slow it down a little more, and I'm going to change it to 5%. So what's happening here is when this slides out, it activates A1, which turns around here and activates A1 and slides this up. And when this slides out, it activates B1, which is right here, and that turns this on and causes it to, this is B1, and it activates this one, and vice versa. And so these positions here, B0 and B1, are controlling these valves. So when this is at B0, this is here as on, and you can see it play out there. You can save this file and turn it in on Canvas.